Unit 1 Judiciary Question Answers from Class 12th Subject Legal Studies. Exercise Question 1. Besides being an adjudicator and an interpreter, the Supreme Court performs another function under Article 143 of the Indian Constitution. Identify and explain this function of the Supreme Court of India. Answer. Under Article 143 of the Indian Constitution, the Supreme Court performs its advisory jurisdiction function. This power allows the President of India to refer matters of public importance or legal complexity to the Supreme Court for its opinion. The Supreme Court, after examining the matter, provides its advisory opinion. The opinion is not binding but holds great persuasive value. Example, in the Re Kerala Education Bill case 1958, the court explained the scope of this jurisdiction. Question 2. The power of judicial review is available to the Supreme Court and High Courts of states in the matters of both administrative and legislative actions. How far has the judicial review principle been successful in ensuring the fairness in executive actions? Discuss by referring to a decided case law. Answer. Judicial review ensures that laws and executive actions conform to the Constitution. It acts as a check on arbitrary or unfair executive decisions. The judiciary has often used this power to protect fundamental rights. Example, in the oleum gas leak case, MC Mehta versus Union of India 1986, the Supreme Court laid down the principle of absolute liability, ensuring accountability of industries dealing with hazardous substances. The case led to significant improvements in environmental safety laws. It showed how judicial review helps maintain fairness in executive actions. Question 3. Can impeachment proceedings be initiated against a sitting judge? If yes, explain the grounds and procedure for impeachment. How many times has this process been successful in the history of Indian judiciary? Answer. Yes. Impeachment proceedings can be initiated against a sitting judge of the Supreme Court or High Court. Grounds: proven misbehavior, incapacity. Procedure: first, notice of motion signed by 100 Lok Sabha members or 50 Rajya Sabha members. Second, Speaker Chairman may admit the motion. Third, an inquiry committee is formed. One Supreme Court judge, one Chief Justice of a High Court, one distinguished jurist. Fourth, if the judge is found guilty, the motion must be passed by a 2/3 majority in both houses of parliament. Fifth, President then signs the removal order. History: 6 times impeachment proceedings have been initiated. No judge has been removed by impeachment so far. Judges have resigned before completion of the process. Example, Justice Sumitra Sen, Justice P.D. Dinakaran. Question 4. What are tribunals? How do they play an instrumental role in rendering more effective dispute resolution mechanism? Answer. Tribunals are quasi-judicial bodies created to resolve disputes in specialized areas. Introduced by the 42nd Amendment Act under Article 323A and 323B of the Constitution, they provide speedy and expert adjudication in matters such as administrative disputes, taxation, environmental issues. Importance: reduce the burden on regular courts, ensure faster disposal of cases, allow for more accessible and cost-effective justice. Example, Central Administrative Tribunal CAT handles service matters of government employees. National Green Tribunal NGT deals with environmental cases. Question 5. Elucidate on the current practice for the appointment of members of the Higher Judiciary in India. Answer. Currently, the collegium system is followed for appointments to the Supreme Court and High Courts. A. Supreme Court. Chief Justice of India CJI consults 4 senior-most judges. Recommendation is sent to the Law Ministry, then to the Prime Minister, and finally to the President. B. High Courts. Chief Justice of the High Court consults 2 senior-most judges. The proposal is sent to the state government, then to the law ministry, and finally to the CJI and president. Though not mentioned in the constitution, the collegium system was evolved through 3 landmark cases, 3 judges cases. Question 6. List any 2 constitutional offices endowed with the function to advise and represent the government on legal matters. Answer. First, Attorney General of India, appointed under Article 76, Chief Legal Advisor to the Government of India, has the right to speak in Parliament but not to vote. Second, Advocate General of the State, appointed under Article 165, Legal Advisor to the State Government, represents the state in legal matters in courts. So friends, we have completed all these question answers. From Unit 1, Judiciary, we have already studied the short notes and summary of this unit. You can find the link in the description and on the screen. If you like the video, kindly like it and share it with your friends. Also subscribe to my channel. We will meet in the next video. Thank you for watching.